Oh, just pumping some iron on the old Major Fitness Drone 1. Charlie the Handyman. I got this bad boy step by step. Instructions aren't very good, but I'll guide you through the whole thing. Let's go!
Alright, here's the bolts. You're going to need a 17 millimeter and a 14 millimeter. But you ain't tightening anything as we go along. 2 boxes, make sure you got them both. And here we go. Make sure you got about 3 or 4 hours. It does take a while to put this thing together. You got the A piece, both the outsides there. D goes in the middle. Now you're going to put this little foot accessory on. 2 little bolts. The only time you'll be using the little bolts for a while. Again, don't tighten everything. Here we got B. That's going to go on to A. Make sure you got the big holes facing forward. Small holes on the side. And as you've noticed, I've been labeling all the parts. They coincide with what's on the piece. Here we got the other N bracket going to B. Make sure you got the holes facing the right way. Long bolts. Here we have the V bracket going on to A. Got F. We're starting to build that whole frame. Again, I can't say it enough. Do not tighten these down all the way. Easy part. Slap that R onto the F. Add the S pulleys. This looks fast, but trust me, it's just time consuming. So be patient. Here's the C bracket. Still building that frame. This is the one part you might need some help. I did it all myself, but it was a little bit of a balancing act. Able to get it done. Now, if you just follow the letters I've shown, put them where I put them, you'll be good. I'll put the link in the description. I purchased this with my own money. They didn't send it to me. We got E. Let's connect both sides in the back here. Long bolts, bolt washer, washer nut on every single one. I managed to only lose one washer in this whole process. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, a little quick overview. We got the whole box set up. Now we got to put this is the 2 poles for the pulley system where you'll be putting your weights on. Let's build the handlebars. Pretty simple. Again, just snug everything up. Follow along. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments. Happy to answer. Pretty straightforward here until basically the cables, which is also kind of simple once you get it. Here we got the poles for the pulley stack. Don't forget these little rubber washers or that thing will just be banging down. And I mean, you could slow this down so it's a little easier, but I was not making, this is an hour and a half of footage down into a nice 7 minutes, because who wants to follow along very slowly? You can pause it, rewatch, ask questions. Happy to help. Here we go, cables. Take this little thing off, pretty simple. You're going to run it through. Up, over, over. Grab this little pulley thing. I forget the letter, maybe J. Loop it over, then go over again. Down around the whole bracket. Back over. Let's move the camera. Come on, Charlotte. There we go. We're going over. We're going down through the pulley again. Over. Over. Into the front pulley. Put it back on now. Look at that. Like it only took a minute. It will not, but the power of YouTube welcomes you. As you can see, you're just going over and over and under and over, 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 over. Ready to go. Here's one of those parts where you shouldn't have tightened. So now you can fit this pulley in for the underwire. I guess you would call it the underwire. Here's a little little bolt section. And we're just going to run it under the pulley, through the frame, under that pulley, or through these pulleys, and tighten it down. Now, I wasn't sure if you went inside or outside. I don't think it really matters. I got mine together both on the outside, and it seems to be working to perfection. I also moved that bolt up to the top to get a little more tension on the cables. If you like what's going on, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, ring the bell. I appreciate you watching. You can put this little thing up. It does absolutely nothing but support Major Fitness. So I just put it up there for the sake of the video. It definitely came down. And the tightening montage. Got the old 17 on the drill, 14 on the other side. Crank it down. Took about, I'd say 10 minutes or so. Definitely made this thing a lot more solid. It was like one of those things you see at a car dealership. Swaying around all over the place since everything was loose. I'd say this thing is pretty solid. A little quick review. I've used it for maybe about 4 or 5 workouts now. Solid. Does everything you need. Not putting crazy weight on it yet, but it seems like it would be up to the job. Pulleys are pretty smooth. They do sell upgraded kit for aluminum pulleys, but I don't know, they seem fine for me. I've had about 150 pounds on the back apparatus, and it was smooth. It was perfect for my basement. As you can see, there's only about a ½ inch between the top. So make sure you measure it for the fit. And voila, job done.